This is our video demonstration of the ABM Inc. tabletop mask aligner. As you can see, it's set up currently with a 4-inch wafer and mask. Okay, our utilities in is 50 psi CDA, nitrogen or CDA 10 psi, and we do have a vacuum gauge back here. It's used for system vac and mask vacuum. Okay, this system runs off 110 volts. There's a power strip here. And we're connected in the back here with a video cable to our monitors. There's our connections for our light source, the shutter, and the system power for the system. And it's all 110. We have our own house vacuum here, pump. You'll have to supply your own. This does not come with the system. Here's our lamp power supply and controller. And we do have an exhaust. The exhaust comes with the system here. The blower for the exhaust. You can see it's hooked up to the light source. Okay, this been set up with this particular lamp here, which is the Ushio UXM 501MD. And the mirror that's installed is the 220 nanometer mirror. So this is set up for deep UV. Here's our power supply. Lamp controller. It's capable of doing both constant intensity as well as constant power. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and turn the power on here. Again, this is a 110 volt supply. And we'll go ahead and hit start. We'll give it a little time to warm up. While we're here, I'll show you some of the controls. Right now, we currently have a mask set up on here. And here's your vacuum control for the lamp, for the mask. That's all on. We can raise and lower the mask frame. Oh, I have the contact on. Let's take the contact off. And as you can see, we have a 4-inch wafer on the chuck. Wafer's held down by wafer substrate vacuum. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and bring the mask frame down. And we'll go ahead and move the alignment system to align. So you can see I have it adjusted right now so you can see the images on the camera. I'll go ahead and move in the Y direction. And you can see the wafer moving underneath the mask. Here I'm moving X And here's the theta adjustment. So again, that's adjusting the stage here is for the Y, for the X, as well as the theta adjustment here. Now to move the Z, you're going to go ahead and use your knob here. As you can see, to move it down, you want to go clockwise, up is counterclockwise. So I'll slowly bring it up here until it begins to slip. I could drop it down a little bit. At this point, you can go ahead and hit your contact just to show that it's operational. So we're pulling vacuum between the wafer and the mask. And that's adjustable. You can adjust the vacuum by adjusting the knob here. You can see it's all the way closed. I'll open it up a little bit just to reduce the vacuum. We also have the ability to add nitrogen, just to show that it's operational and adjustable. So we'll go back to contact mode. Take it off of contact. Let's lower this a little bit by adjusting the Z. Go down this direction. You can see that the wafer is dropping. It's going out of focus. I'll bring it closer to the mask. I'll raising it. While we're looking at the image here, I just want to point out it's using a split field microscope with the two cameras here. You can adjust your light sources here, and you'll see that the left is changing. And this also is supplied with the bright light LED controller, which is for the LED lamps that are right here. You can see the green lights. And I'll just increase and decrease the intensity on that just to show that it's working. And you can see that you also have control of your light source by adjusting the knob on the bright light LED controller. Oh, this is your main power on switch too. We'll turn the power on to the entire system. Okay, so what we'll do here is just to show that the movement's proper, is I'll go ahead and move the alignment optics over, and we'll bring the light source to expose. You can see it moves smoothly over top of the wafer. And it's in auto mode, so if you heard that, the shutter opened up, and it's timing. I have it set, the timer set for 10 seconds. And we can move it. Oh, while we're here, you can also switch off of auto exposure mode and then go ahead and hit manual expose. This is not timed, so when you need to stop, go ahead and hit stop. You can also do the auto exposure mode here, and it'll just time down for whatever time it's set in the timer, just 10 seconds. Flip it back to auto, and here's your power on and off switch. Okay, we'll move the light source back over to the left. Time's out. And let's see, we'll try and go ahead and hit the start button on the deep UV power source. And as you can see, it lit. And I'll just quickly go ahead and do a auto exposure. Let's step back a little bit. You can see that, but we did not, I did not let it warm up. Typically you'll let this warm up for 10 minutes and then go ahead and adjust your power. I'll show you that the power adjustment, it's still in idle mode. Okay, we'll come back again and we'll adjust the power up a little bit so that we can see that the lamp is working properly. Okay, as you can see, I have the power set now to 500 watts. And it's adjustable with the power set here, so I can lower it or increase it. And this bulb is rated for 500 watts, so we'll set it for 500. Just want to point out too, you do have a depress, a button here to depress to do chuck leveling, and I did check this out and it is functional. And what this will do, allow you to align the wafer to the mask as you're raising it. It'll level it, is what it does. Yeah. So that is also functional. So let's go to contact vacuum here. At this point, what we'll do is we'll move the alignment system out of the way, back to home. Bring the lights in, let's make sure this is in auto on. Bring the light source to expose. See the shutter open and the wafer is now being exposed. At this point, you'll go ahead and move the lamp source over. At this point, you'll go ahead and raise the mask frame. Oh, we need to take it off a vacuum first. And go ahead and raise the mask frame. At this point, you can go ahead and take your wafer off, add another wafer. Of course, you'll have to shut the vacuum off for the substrate. Turn it back on. We'll lower the mask. Slide over the alignment optics. At this point, you could let's lower our Z slightly, and you can do your alignment as necessary. XYZ theta. We'll go ahead and bring the Z up until it begins to slip. Turn our contact vacuum on. Again, it's adjustable. Once you're satisfied with the alignment, go ahead and bring the alignment system over to home. Light source to expose. Set in auto mode. Okay, that's our video demonstration of the ABM Inc. tabletop mask aligner.